it's Maya. That was the best singing I've done in years. Hi everyone, it's Maya, and in today's video I thought I'd do a chatty one where I kind of part my wisdom onto you, my life experiences. Not like I've had that many, I am only 20, but still, life's too short to have bad uni experiences, so I'm here to kind of be your guardian angel. Because in today's video I'm going to be chatting about things that I wish I did differently in first year, slash things I regretted about first year. Haven't decided on the title of the video yet, so if you like it, give it a thumbs up. Little bit of backstory about me if you've never seen me before. Get used to it, by the way, you're gonna see me a lot. I'm Maya, I'm 20 years old and I'm going into my second year of university. So I've completed my first year in full, did everything, every high, every low, I was there. And I am living in my uni house now for my second year, so I definitely know now, reflecting, the things that I would have changed about last year. Subscribe if you haven't already, because I put a lot of thought power into this and I'm not used to doing this after 6 months off uni. My brain's just stopped working. Things I regret about first year, number one, do not get worked up about your accommodation. I made this mistake and it caused me so much unnecessary stress, so much unnecessary upset and worry when everything turned out fine. For my first year, I didn't live in flats because I know the kind of typical uni accommodation now is flats. I actually lived in halls, so it was like massive corridors of like 30 people or something to a hall. It was essentially like a hotel. So the corridor looked like a hotel and there were loads of rooms on the corridor. You know what I mean. It was also mixed gender, shared bathroom and shared kitchen, so I essentially didn't have much of my own space other than my little room. Like, my shared bathrooms and my accommodation were cubicles, and it was boys and girls used it, and it was cubicles. That thought stressed me out so much, because I'm sure a lot of you will agree, it's not the ideal situation. You kind of want an ensuite. You want to do your number two in peace. But the day that I moved into my accommodation and I met everyone and I set up my room, it was literally fine. It was completely fine. There was no issues. It was a little bit hard to adjust to at first because it's obviously not what I'm used to living with. Very quickly, I became accustomed to it. It was just the new normal. Honestly, your living conditions, no matter how good or bad they are, will become your new normal and you'll be fine. It's fine. So don't worry about accommodation. You'll get used to it very quickly and you'll end up loving it. Number two, I can't stress this enough, join the gym early as possible, as soon as possible. I completely understand if you don't want to join the gym, that is fine. I was in that mindset when I first joined, but most universities, if they have their own gym, they have deals for students where you can get a membership for very cheap. I'm talking like 3 times less than a normal gym. So for mine, it was £75 for a year's membership. And it's ridiculously cheap, it's daylight robbery. And a lot of them have kind of trial weeks as well, so definitely give them a go, see if you enjoy it. I never stepped foot in a gym before I came to university. I was that type of girl that was like, oh, I don't go to the gym, I will never go to the gym. My regret about this one was not doing it straight away. I did it like halfway through the year when I should have done it as soon as I moved in. I'm very bad at clarifying why I regret things, but there you go. Number 3 is try and get a job on campus as soon as possible. That's if you're looking for a job. Once again, it's fine if you're not. But if you're wanting a bit of extra money, jobs on campus that they offer to students are always put out as soon as you move in. From my experience, it's rare that they advertise them later in the year. It's always in the first kind of 2 months that they put the jobs out. So always keep an eye on it. Because I did want a job on campus, it was just very easy, very convenient, but by the time I looked, it was already too late. So definitely jump on that bandwagon as soon as you can, and then you have more chance of finding something. Number 4 is a big one, and a lot of people will agree, is don't go home as often. This is just from personal experience because my uni is 3 hours away from my family home, so it is quite a distance between me and my family currently, and sometimes it's not the nicest feeling in the world. In first year, I kind of went home every opportunity I could. Like every reading week, every strike that the uni had, I went home to see my family. When I came back, I found that I kind of missed out on some bonding opportunities that people that I lived with had, and I felt a little bit left out because I wasn't there. So if I redid university, I would definitely go home because I miss my parents, I miss my dogs, but I probably wouldn't go home as much and I'd FaceTime them more. Number 5, invite your friends from home to come and stay more. Trust me, it is so much fun bringing your friends from home and introducing them to your uni friends. It's like your two worlds colliding, and it's just brilliant because you can take them on student nights out, you can show them a new area of the country if you've moved away, and it's just lovely. And from experience, even if you have a single bed, either get a blow up bed or you can squish people in. So definitely invite your friends to come and stay. It's so much fun. Number 6 is an important one that I only realised too late. Make sure that your like glasses and dinnerware items are distinguishable. That was a big word. I came to first year with just normal IKEA cups. Every single person had the same cup as me and they were gone within a few months, literally gone. Because everyone thinks that they're theirs and they take them. So take it from me, buy some like glasses and stuff that have flamingos on or flowers, because then people will know, oh, that's not mine. My glasses don't have flamingos on. And then you get to keep your glasses. Number 7 is explore the places around your university. This is probably one of my biggest regrets about first year is, as I said before, I moved 3 hours away from my family home to a place that I had never been before in my entire life, and I didn't explore it enough. Now that I'm in second year, I'm out every day looking at new places, going to visit places, and it is so much fun. But first year, I kind of stayed on campus because that was kind of like my safety net. I was comfortable there, I knew what it was like, but 100% go to your local train station and just go places. It's not going to be too hard to get home. It's just fun, even for a nice day out with your mates. It'll be a nice bonding session. Number 8 is go on organised trips and days out. Your university will 99% do this. My university ran trips to like shopping centres and to IKEA and just little places and days out like that during first year. And I didn't take advantage of them, and now I really wish I went to IKEA. IKEA is the best. Try the Swedish meatballs if you haven't already. Oh, delish. Number 9, I wish I cooked for everyone more. I was catered first year, so I didn't really have to cook. All my meals were done for me. No, it's not posh. Everyone thinks because I was catered, it was posh. It was literally the second cheapest accommodation that the uni had. If you want to make friends and get closer to people, food is the way to students' hearts. That's no exaggeration. This is not a joke, it's not a stereotype. Cooking for people makes them like you. Solid. So just on weekends, I kind of wish that I occasionally made like a big batch meal and then fed me mates, because everyone's very, very thankful when you get free food, just in general. Number 10 is take more opportunities within your course. Like I do film and television production. I can do some videos about my course if you want me to, by the way, just leave me a comment. But your course often offers like workshops or little volunteer things that you can do. And definitely, if you fancy it, if it tickles your little pickle, then go and volunteer for your course and in your kind of district at university. Because it means the professors and the lecturers will kind of get to know you and become familiar with your face. This is on my regrets list because I didn't do this at all first year, and I've only started to do it second year, and it's already been amazing. Don't regret it at all, been able to do some fun things. And they know me now, the lecturers know me. Like I've ended up doing like photo shoots and stuff for the university, and I'm on posters and stuff. And just because I volunteered myself to do it, and it was actually really, really fun. And now I get to see myself on a poster, it's brilliant. Number 11 is find a hobby and do it on your own. In uni, living with so many people the same age as you, it can feel like your personal time is kind of always spent with other people and you're always surrounded by other people. So I definitely recommend finding a hobby or just one little thing every week that you can do by yourself and really enjoy it and connect with yourself instead of always trying to impress other people. I only found mine towards the end of the year, hence why I'm saying I wish I did it differently and I wish I did it earlier. I went to yoga classes at the gym, and I did go with a few of my friends, but I also went by myself every week and I did yoga by myself. So I 100% recommend doing that because it kind of doesn't overload you with social interactions. Number 12, please, for the love of God, get plants in your room. I don't know why, I don't know if there's any science behind it, but plants make you so much more happier in your environment. It just makes everything seem like, I've got loads up there, that's why I'm gazing. Everything just seems a lot more cozy and homely if your room is covered in plants. Plus you can name them. This is Patty the pineapple. He's a little legend. And my last thing that I would do differently is that everyone needs their alone time every now and again, but don't get in the habit of hiding in your room. This is quite a common thing that happens to students. It's happened to quite a few of my friends, where you just want some alone time for a couple of days, some time to yourself, not going out. And once you do that and you stay in your room for those few days, you don't really come out. That happened to me towards the end of the year, and it was meant to last a few days, but I kind of didn't really do much after that for a few weeks. So just be conscious that obviously you can have your alone time, you can have a couple of days to yourself, you can have the odd night where you don't want to go out and spend all your time with people. So don't get stuck in a hole where you're in your room 24/7, or else I'll come and smack you silly. There you go. If you're currently in university or you've been through it all and you have any advice or things that you regret or you would have done differently during your first year, comment it below. We can have a little discussion. We can see what else everyone else thinks. But this is my list. I really hope it helped you. I hope you took some of it on board so I can make your first year just a little bit better. Good luck if you've started university. It's a brilliant experience if you put your all into it. And I hope everyone's happy, healthy, safe. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!
OMG, it's Maya. She has sorted out a certain attire with makeup moments, lifestyle too. You'll never get bored. OMG, it's Maya.